coach is forced to break his silence and admit all of the quarterbacks is getting QB reps with the scout team. Guys, for this coming out with the Cleveland Brown practice, and it's being said that Shedeur Sanders is not getting these QB scout reps, bruh. And I'm here to tell you, I believe he ain't. Now, quarterback coach Bill Musgrave has forced his hand into the matter because he just spoke to reporters moments ago, pretty much explaining that, you know what, all of the quarterbacks are getting there.
The Browns quarterback coach Bill Musgrave went all in on Shedeur Sanders' scout team reps. Musgrave didn't just react casually, he gave blunt, unfiltered feedback that made headlines. Shedeur Sanders became the center of attention, even though these were supposed to be routine scout team snaps. Instead of being simple practice, his reps turned into a storyline of their own. At the core of it all was Bill Musgrave. His delivery was sharp and unsoftened, and inside his message came a clear point. Yes, Sanders is getting his scout reps, but doubts remain over whether those reps really matter. Rumors quickly followed.
That is so true what you said. Neither of these guys have ever not been the guy. And that happens a lot with guys who enter the NFL. They've been the starters their whole lives. And so there's a transition there. And for the first week, they did a nice job. They immersed themselves, both of them, in the game plan. Did a lot of drill work on the side, both before and after practice. And then they get some scout team reps so they can get some balls airborne and make sure that they're staying in sync, of course, because really Dylan being one play away and Shedeur being 2 plays away.
Shedeur Sanders wasn't being given the same opportunities as other young quarterbacks. While they threw real passes, Sanders seemed sidelined. Bill Musgrave, the man expected to clear the air, offered little. He spoke in circles, suggesting Shedeur was 2 plays away from game action. But in Cleveland, that promise sounded hollow. From Sanders' perspective, the frustration grew. He's the son of Deion Sanders, groomed for the spotlight, hyped as the next big thing. Yet he found himself imitating stars like Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson instead of proving his own talent. And even then, Musgrave doubled down, calling these drills crucial and creative, as if running simulations was equal to...
We saw last week when the kicker missed his kick in the last couple seconds. Shedeur went over to give him some words of encouragement, and y'all said that he just wanted some TV time. Newsflash, the only reason why the camera was over there is because Shedeur walked over there. Like, you've been able to have an explanation for everything on why he's not good, why he can't play, but explain why you won't allow him to practice. Explain why you won't allow him to actually get better. Y'all are making it very obvious. You just want to bury him and so we can just stop talking about him.
Musgrave tried again to sell the idea that scout team work was valuable, but fans weren't buying it. To them, Shedeur Sanders looked less like a rookie in development and more like a quarterback stuck in purgatory. Musgrave even made it sound like Sanders should be grateful, reminding him he wasn't the starter, not the backup, not even the emergency option, but the one after that. The reality? Sanders' practice snaps were rare, and that's exactly why his name became controversial every time it surfaced. At press conferences, Bill Musgrave continued dodging. Reporters asked about reps and chemistry, but his answers drifted. More than once, he shifted to Joe Flacco, avoiding direct talk about Sanders. Inside the locker room, the quarterback room reflected that tension. Joe Flacco carried veteran calm. Dorian Thompson-Robinson fought for his chance, and Shedeur Sanders sat in the middle, still waiting for real trust. Musgrave insisted it was healthy competition, but for Shedeur Sanders, it looked like punishment disguised as training. He repeated that Sanders was 2 plays away, yet in Cleveland, that phrase rang empty. Meanwhile, speculation swirled around Deion Sanders. Some believed Deion could be setting up his son for a better landing spot, and given Cleveland...
Could see 4 of the 5 guys got waived yesterday. He was running for his life. I mean, if I'm that kid's father, uncle, brother, I'm going, you know what? Let us go somewhere we can try and play.
Please.
We can be developed. There never was a 4-man competition. Never. Shedeur was never in the competition, and if that's how the Browns see it, rightfully so. Why'd you draft him?
Cleveland's quarterback history, the theory didn't sound far-fetched. Still, Shedeur Sanders kept showing up early, staying late, and doing the work. And still, his reward was scout team duty and polished language from Musgrave about immersion and simulation. Fans and reporters weren't fooled. They saw the hesitation. They knew the Browns didn't fully trust Sanders, and Musgrave's pressers couldn't hide it. By now, speculation had taken over. Could Shedeur Sanders eventually demand a trade? Would Deion Sanders pull strings to get him to a contender? Theories piled up faster than the official explanations from Bill Musgrave. And here's the twist. Despite being buried in scout team duty, Sanders still stood out. If he looked sharp running plays designed for others, what could he do with his own offense? Other teams were watching closely. Musgrave's words fueled whispers that GMs might circle with trade offers. And if that moment comes, Cleveland could once again face the same problem that's haunted them for years: hesitation, confusion, and the risk of losing the wrong quarterback.